Hey everyone, this is Wetslicks. We're back on TT Isle of Man riding the Edge 3 for another career mode video. Today is the last race of the calendar before we start tackling the TT in full for our Superbike career mode. And it's a little bit of a longer race today. We've got 3 laps of the southeast course to contend with, but at least it's in the dry. And yeah, it's about 9-minute laps here maybe. So maybe half an hour kind of race time. And we did not qualify particularly well. We're in 9th. I'm also feeling a little bit rusty because I was away for a couple of weeks for work. So we're looking to kind of get a good start here today. Get off the line well. That was a pretty good start. Even with the wheelie, managed to get ahead of a lot of the AI there. Look at that. And they're not particularly fast down Bray Hill, I would say, either. Got John McGuinness and Peter Hickman in front. John McGuinness going slowly. Sort of looking for a way around him here, but it's tight. We've brushed the side of his bike. But we are through. Now we've got Peter Hickman. We're tucking in behind, looking for a slipstream. Ooh, that was a little bit closer than I wanted it to be. Heavy braking, of course, here into Quarter Bridge. And then the next corner really is where we will be splitting off from the TT, and yeah, that's the whole next section. In fact, yeah, until we sort of join back up with the TT, it's very tricky. The AI are not good there. Oh my gosh, Peter Hickman is off. And we might have run over his arm, actually. Careful over the rise here. Oh, someone's feeling brave. Is that Davey Todd? It is, and oh my gosh. Ian Hutchinson coming in hot. I was not sure we were going to survive that, and we've run Ian Hutchinson a little bit offline, so he's just had to be a little bit more cautious. We head through there. That corner, I maybe should have been a bit more cautious myself. Very difficult in suspension. It looked like Davey Todd just respawned there ahead of us. Very weird. I've come in a little bit hot into there, but that's okay. As long as we're not off the bike, this is the main thing. You just want to keep it nice and steady. I'd be very happy with third, to be fair, so let's not do anything crazy. Just use this first lap as a bit of a reminder of this course and how to get around it. Bit of a refresher. Very slow speed corner here, second gear. Good run off the exit. And yeah, this next part, a lot of difficult slow speed corners and stuff. Oh, we were very close to the barrier there. It's so easy to end up in the gravel as well and get a couple of penalties. Around here, come on. A little bit aggressive on the acceleration there. I just want to try and keep these two a little bit closer. And a couple of these little rises and bumps you end up jumping over, which can be a bit scary. Oh, hello boys. That was a bit risky. They were going quite slowly through there, and to be fair, quite rightly, because that is a very slow speed corner. It's around here that has tripped me up a couple of times. Yeah, this corner is very tricky. And this one. Not being too greedy on the accelerator either is very important. Braking before this little hill here. And very slow speed corners now, these next couple. Just want to be super careful, especially here. Easily end up on the gravel or in that wall. Get on the power, get the traction. Not quite the line I was looking for. Trying to look for a way past Ian and Davey. Come on, Davey. What are you doing, man? Oh, we're feeling a bit brave. We got a penalty for that. About half a second's worth. Just a little bit careful over that bump. That's very tricky. And here we will be mega cautious. Somehow in the lead now, because Davey Todd is going quite slowly. And we go, nicely through there. We're almost halfway around this circuit. We've got a couple more tricky corners, very blind corners coming up now. Get up to third gear, but not too eager. And we were too eager. That is a shame. That's our first crash of the race. And that will bump us down to fourth and maybe even fifth. I'm not going to be too far back, really, so we can't afford too many more of those. John McGuinness braving it on the brakes. I'm not going to go too fast down here because we've got this very tight hairpin. I think this is the Ingebrek hairpin or something similar. Probably my pronunciation is way off. Ooh, not feeling too confident around this next part, to be honest. There's a lot of very blind corners. Here's one of them. And a lot of these you have to take at second gear. This one, and yeah, the next couple of miles, there's a lot of those. John McGuinness going a bit wide there ahead of us. A little bit of kink here. Oh, a little bit more caution would be wonderful. Got a run on John McGuinness. Oh my goodness, we killed him. We killed John McGuinness. I'm so sorry, John. We went right into his back wheel. I don't really know how we managed to survive that, honestly. We locked up the brakes, but just about managed to make it around that corner. And this one, I want to be mega cautious as well, but not braking while having the bike fully leant over. That would be wonderful. And whoever is behind us now, I doubt it's John. I think it was someone else is catching us. This corner is mega tight. This bit. It's Peter Hickman going past us. It's the next corner. The next corner is really tight. We haven't got a good run out of there at all, but it would be useful to just see where these guys are braking, actually, and how hard. Not too bad out of there, to be fair. The place where we're going to be able to make up some time, I think, is going to be when we get back onto the TT in just a moment. Michael Rutter ahead, almost going off the road. First gear, lots of braking into here. Get a nice run out of the exit. Oh, like wobbling about just a little bit. We're going to be able to make it past Michael Rutter. Collided with him there just a little bit. And we're feeling a little bit more confident now to push, because we know this part of the course a hell of a lot better. Third gear, looking for a nice line through there. Feeling a bit more confident, but that confidence can come back at us, because you end up pushing a little bit too hard when you should be being a bit more cautious. Drop a couple of gears here, feel out the grip. Try and get a nice line all the way around that corner. And braking, coming up into Keppel Gate here. Second gear. Around there nicely. Come on. We should get a good run on these riders just ahead of us here. Just a touch of the brakes. Wasn't feeling confident enough there as we come through. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious through here than we have been in the past. Not too bad. I'm losing confidence in the brakes a lot, actually, because I feel like I've been locking them a lot, but I'm not getting enough braking power with ABS on 2. So I've put it on 1, and I've just been trying to sort of feel out the brakes a little bit rather than just sort of slamming them on. Trying not to crash down here, for the love of God. Who we got ahead of us? Forrest Dunn, or is that Sean Anderson? On the pavement again. Is that going to give us another penalty? Maybe, maybe not. Seems like we got away with it, actually. So we come across the line for lap 1 at the 9 minute 40 seconds, which actually is not fantastic in the grand scheme of things. Oh my goodness! That was Glenn Irwin. Glenn Irwin that was there. And yeah, the AI are just so slow down Bray Hill, it really messes you up. And Glenn will get past us again here. Let's see if we can get a run on him as we come up over Ago's Leap. Tricky and we're still in third, to be fair, which, oh, the brakes, yeah, the brakes locked completely, just not doing anything for us. And it looks like we've got some more exciting racing ahead of us. I was hoping for a bit of a boring lap now, and sort of rejoin on lap 3 is normally the way that we go about things, but it looks like we've got quite a bit more action here, as we've got Davey Todd just ahead of us here. Cautious, cautious, cautious. Yeah, there was not a place to go two abreast over that jump. Not particularly smart. Another AI rider down. I don't even know who that was. Could have been Glenn Owen again, or Sean Anderson, maybe it looked like. Right. Oh, and someone else. That's Sean Anderson. There he is. We come onto this little straight here. We are in 4th for the moment. And I'm going to concentrate on the racing for a minute and rejoin back with the commentating on lap 3. Okay, join us just as we're getting into lap 3. The AI had some troubles down at the Nook, so we've managed to overtake 2 riders there. Peter Hickman just now falling to our incredible consistency. No, absolutely not. We did have some crashes, about 9 seconds slower on that lap, but pretty much managing to equal the AI through most of the laps. So we are into 2nd place to Davey Todd just in front, though he did manage to rack up an impressive 3 seconds worth of penalties. So if we want to be in front of any of the other riders here, we're going to have to be 3 seconds in front of them. No, that isn't going to work, is it? Oh, and our bike's got right in the way of Ian Hutchinson, who went absolutely flying. So he will get back on his bike and continue. Unscathed, mostly. Get up over there. And, oh, Ian Hutchinson trying to make some kind of move. I don't know what the hell he thought he was doing there, but it didn't work for him. The bike lands over, just sort of wrestling it left and right and left and right, sort of slalom. Ooh, a little bit brave over the jump. A little bit erratic here. Braking. Oh, it's that corner. It looks very gentle on the minimap, and it is not. It is super tight. And yeah, 2nd gear probably is that one also. That one looks a bit tighter on the minimap, but yeah, it's just as tight. Really, really difficult to navigate. This one too. It's all so blind is the issue. You don't really have any kind of marker or anything to go off. There's nothing at the side of the road. You just kind of have to learn exactly where the corner is and what it's doing. And I might have left this one a bit late. Brakes aren't working. Just about saved it at the last second. We had about less than a centimetre of room there left on the road. Oh, but we did it. We did it. We're through. It's the final lap. Come on. Where are the brakes? Where are the brakes? The brakes just are not working at all. Maybe it's my bad habits from intermediate physics, and it's just I expect the brakes to be, working completely properly. I'm going to bump up the ABS now to 2, but oh, they've had a crash up here as well. Oh no, this is just absolute disaster. Now we're down to 8. This is always the case as well. You start off well, you get up into the lead maybe, and then just slowly over the half an hour, those mistakes just start racking up again and again and again as you're crashing or getting penalties or whatever it is. The AI, yeah, they'll make mistakes, but not as many as you will most of the time. It's going to be a tall order, and we're going to have to not crash now till the end of the race. Pretty flawless. That was a bit risky. I always get quite musical when there's these big moments I'm not quite sure. No, no, and that's it. There is no, and we need to be 3 seconds in front of them anyway because of the penalties. Oh, yeah. Disaster race. Absolute disaster. Just, I don't know what is happening with these brakes, but I'm just not confident on them at all. And when you're not confident with what the bike's going to do, it's very hard to race. I just feel like the first lap felt so good. We had grip, we had brakes, we had everything. And now it has all forsaken us. I just have no confidence in the bikes. Someone's crashed in the nook, and we have also crashed, so that's not going to do us any favours. So we almost get onto the wall there. I think it is going to be 8th place for us after half an hour of hard racing. Yeah, this is not my best track or my favourite at all, but we will finish it off. Somehow the AI has calculated us at being 7th. Someone in front of us had a 20-second penalty. That is insane. Forrest Dunn, I've never seen that before from an AI. Like maybe a few seconds of penalties, but 20 seconds is very, very harsh. Don't know if they had maybe a false start or something. Very weird, but we'll take it. I mean, hell, it's another place for us, and another 25 upgrade points that we can use to hopefully put one of the last couple of upgrades on this bike. So we'll head to the garage and have a look here. Fairing, that is very good. Rear stability, another 10%, and a little bit more aerodynamics. It's going to help us. And then next time we have finally qualifying, proper qualifying on the full mountain course. We get to do as many laps as we want in, I think it's an hour. So definitely going to be putting in some practice for that before we try and do that. And then we will have the full race to contend with, which is going to be 6 laps around the TT, the full circuit. And yeah, even if you're doing 16, 17-minute laps, that takes you a good long while for sure. I mean, you're looking at about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's a big commitment. And I don't think anyone's ever done it before on YouTube that I have seen. But we're going to be the first. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. Bit of a disappointing result, but we will see you next time for qualifying.